Hey, what's up with y'all? It's your boy Prince back with another video. And today, we ain't doing nothing we done did on this channel before. Today, we doing a tutorial. I'm finna teach y'all how to time remap. Also, thank y'all so much for 190 subs. We hit 190 subs like 3-4 days ago, and we at 197 right now. So when we get to 200, we finna go stupid. I'm dropping a part 2 when I hit 250 subs, so make sure you sub if you would like the part 2, and we just go ahead and get into it. Alright, so you want to figure out where you start your clip at, then you want to press L on your keyboard once to bring up the audio levels. And so I like to keyframe it at the start and put it at -54. I'll redo it. Look, I started off at -54 and go to the first keyframe. Alright, then I'll go to the first beat, and then I'll put it on -10. I either do -10 or -5 because you don't want it to be too loud when the clip come in. Alright, now we're gonna duplicate it. Well, you don't have to do this, but I'm doing this since I've already done this and I don't want to have to do it again. So on your number pad, it should be like the little start button. And if you don't have a number pad, you click this little marker sign on the right side, all the way on the right, at the end of the timeline. You click that, it'll put a marker. And so, what I like to do, I don't like to have the marker go up to the top. I like to click the music layer, and then I like to click the music layer, and once I'm clicked on there, I'll put the keyframes onto that layer so it doesn't get out of sync when I'm moving the clip around. So, since I already have it, I'm not gonna do it, but look, I'll just give you an example. Alright. So you want to play the beat. Alright, so you get the gist. Just do that with every beat. And if you want to see like the beat, like a visual of it, you press L 2 times, and then it'll bring you this, and you can zoom in, and then you can get the beats like that. But I like to just do it by ear because it's just personal preference. So let's see. We're gonna start out with this clip, and I want my clip from go to this beat marker to this beat marker. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop it like right here, and then make sure before you do anything you turn the sound off on the cinematic. So you turn it off, and then you can press Control Alt and T, or you can right click, time, enable time remapping. You can do that. And so before you do anything, you make sure you put a keyframe at the start. And if it's one, like sometimes whenever you do the clip without cutting it, it'll be a keyframe right here. So you don't want to have that. You make sure you delete it and have a keyframe. Before you delete it, you have the keyframe at the start of the clip where you want it to start. And so now let's see. I want the clip to end. Hold up. I want the clip to end right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. I'm gonna drag it, and then I'm gonna go to where I want the clip to end, and then I get the one that I just made, drag it over to this layer. So, and then after you do that, you make sure you cut it. And if you watch it back, and once you watch it back, it's gonna look terrible. So what you wanna do? You wanna highlight both keyframes, press F9, or you highlight both keyframes, right click, keyframe assistant, easy use. You do that. Then you wanna highlight both of these keyframes. You wanna open the graph editor or the little curve line. You wanna open that up, and then once you're in here, you zoom in and make sure it's on value graph. Once it's on value graph, you grab, I usually start with the right side, so I grab the right side, pull it down, grab the left side, pull it up. So look. Alright, you see it? I like how it's hitting right now. I'll change it up a little bit, but I'm not. So this is just Eventually I will change it up a lot, but it's just a tutorial, so I'm not gonna do that much. So this is just a rough sketch of it. So you got that. Alright, now what you want to do, you can right click, new adjustment layer, or what I usually do is Control Alt and Y, and that makes an adjustment layer. And so you want to make sure it's the exact length of the clip, and depending on what direction it's going. Oh, hold up. You want to make sure it's. I said that already. I'm gonna cut that out. So once you have it, the exact length of the clip, you want to go to Effects and Presets, grab Transform, drag it onto this layer. You want to open it up, Transform, Keyframe Rotation, and since this is going like from the right to the left, I'm gonna start out with +4, and I'm gonna end it with -4. So hold on, let me show you. Alright, so you see how like it's just all these black bars and stuff. That look terrible. So you want to grab the first clip, press S on your keyboard, open up the scale. You want to change the scale to 107. Once you do that, it should go in a little bit, but it's not gonna take it up completely. And so what you want to do now is you want to right click, new solid. You want to right click, new solid. You want to call it black bars, and you want to make sure that it's black, not gray, not none of that, black, because if it's gray it does not look that good. So you want to do that. You want to go to your effects and presets, grab an effect called CC Jaws, drag that onto the clip, the solid you just made, and where it says height, you want to put that on 0. Where it says height, you want to put that on 0, and the completion to about 80. Oh, nah, that's too much. So I'm gonna put it on 85. I feel like that look good with this clip. So I got that on there. Now let's see how it look. I think it look pretty good. So and something I like to do, I like to just put motion blur on this clip, the little 3 dots, so it looks smoother. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks a lot smoother watching it back. So alright, so now that's basically our first clip. Alright, so that's basically our first clip. And now let's go ahead. You want to go ahead and get your second clip. Go ahead and grab this one. Make sure it's like leveled. And so you want to find a point where you want to start it. So I want to start my clip about right here. So I'm gonna cut it, drag it to this beat, and then alright. Make sure you go ahead and open up time remap again, Alt Control Y, or right click, time, enable time remapping. Make sure you put the keyframe at the start, disable time. Disable the sound on the clip. So you have the keyframe at the start, and now you want to go to like, I want it to like end like right there. That's fine. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and drag this over here. Now. Alright, now you got that. You wanna F9, and we're gonna do exactly what we did with the first clip with this clip. Zoom in, grab the right one, pull it down, grab the left one, pull it up. Let's see. Alright, so this is what I got so far. Let's see, let's watch it back. I think it looked pretty good, but I don't know if you can see it, but look, it looked like it's just choppy. It looked like it just cut. So what you want to do, you want to make another adjustment layer, Control Alt Y, or new adjustment layer. Make sure it's the same length of the first clip. Make sure it's the same length of the clip, Let me see. It's off a little bit. Which is the same length of the clip. You want to do what we did for the last clip. Grab transform. Put it on there. And I don't know if you remember, but when we did the first clip, we started with +4 and ended with -4. But since we wanted to like continue in the same path, we're gonna start this one with We're gonna start this one with -4 since the last one ended with -4. So we're gonna change this one to -4. Go to the end. Put it to +4. Now if you look, it look like it. See, it look like it just go into it. Now look, if I disable it, it don't look as good. You see what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and watch it back. I'm gonna let the black bars just a little bit. So you, let me see. So you can see that sign a little bit. Put it on 90. 88 seems pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and say that. So look, this is what we got so far. I like it. I personally like it. Usually, what I like to do in between clips, I like to make a small adjustment layer. Go ahead, drag it, and then I like to go a keyframe. I like a couple keyframes before the end of the first clip and the start of the next clip. So I like to grab camera lens blur, put it on there, and then go to where the beat drop. Make a keyframe. Go to the start of the adjustment layer, make it 0. Go to the end of it, and make it 0. So like, I'll show you. It's just something to make it look a little smoother. I might actually increase it to 10. Or I can do that. I like, or I could just do like this. Alright, so I'm liking how this is turning out. And I'm going to put one more clip before I end part 1 of the tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and drag it onto here. Drag it on this layer. I wanted to start at about, I like how the sun's coming in and makes the clip look way better. But in part 2, I'll be adding color corrections and different effects. But in part 2, I'm gonna be adding about like color correction and things to make the colors look way better. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get time remap up again. Come over here, delete this one. Alright. Oh. Now let me go ahead and lock the black bars. So you make sure, I always lock black bars so I don't move them. When like I just did, I don't move them while I'm trying to move a clip. So I want it to end right here. You know, when the sun gets covered up. Right there. And I'm gonna go back, drag it right here, cut it, boom. And I like how like this one it go down and then this one go up. So go ahead, key F9 or right click, keyframe assistant, easy. Then you go ahead and do this. Now grab the right one, pull it down. Grab the left one, pull it up. So now we're gonna go ahead and make another adjustment layer. Make sure it's directly on top of that layer. Go ahead, cut it, delete both sides. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab transform again. Oh, whoops. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab transform again. Drag it onto the adjustment layer. When did this one end? We're gonna see. Let's see this one. This one ended at +4, so we're gonna start this one at +4. Go ahead and end it. -4. Make sure the scale of the original clip 107. So now let's see. I got a gun, nigga. Only if I got a gun, nigga. Only if you have ever got a job. I got a gun, nigga. Only if you have. Hey, for a nigga ever got a job. I got a gun, nigga. Only if you have. I don't know if I'm really rocking with this last clip. For a nigga ever got a job. I got a gun, nigga. Only if. Nah, I don't like this last clip. Like look, hold on, let me show you. See how like the rays, like the sun rays, it make it look choppy. So I don't like it. You see it? Make it look. It makes it look real choppy. So you know, I'm gonna cut this out. And for the end of this tutorial, I'm gonna leave it like this. And for part 2 at 250, I will show you color correction and some visual effects. I hope y'all enjoyed part 1 of how to make a Fortnite cinematic edit.